top notch. I'll tell you one thing that's obvious in this life. It's obvious to me, and I'm sure it's obvious to you, is that God is British, without a shadow of a doubt. The simplest proof, ladies and gentlemen, the fact that God is British is this. It's a simple thing. It is, of course, that animals understand the English language. That's a fact that proves that God is British and made the world for us. Who here's got a dog? Show of hands. Who's got a dog? Just a couple on the end there. The fella in the lion shirt. You got a dog? Yep. What's he called? Milo. Milo. Beautiful British name. What sort of dog is it?
Spaniel.
A spaniel? Nonce, yeah? The geese behind you. Talking to someone with a fucking spaniel. Got a reputation to maintain. The geese with a... Shut up! The geese are there. What's your name, pal?
Stephen.
Steve, what you got, Steve?
German short-haired pointer.
German short-haired pointer. Achtung, yeah? Achtung, der Hund, yeah? What's your dog called?
Max.
Max, beautiful British name. Now, saves the dog. Now, the point is, when you get home, you'll be able to prove for your own satisfaction that God is British, won't you? A simple thing. Try this for me when you get home. You get home, you go to Max, you say, Max, sit! Like that. Max, sit! Sit, Max! And Max will sit, won't he? Because he understands English, because God is British, and that's the way he made the world. Now, you go home, you speak French to that dog. What's going to happen? Max, assieds-toi. Max, asseyez-vous. Max, assieds-toi. Nothing. It's not going to budge, is it? Yeah? You go home, you speak German to that dog. Max, sitzen Sie. Max, mein Hund, sitzen Sie. Max, sitzen Sie, mein Hund. Mein Hund, ich habe, sind Sie gesagt, warum sitzen Sie nicht? Sitzen Sie, setz euch, mein Hund. Ich bin dein Führer, du bist mein Hund. Du musst sitzen. Sitzen Sie jetzt. Sitzen Sie, mein Hund, ich habe, sind Sie gesagt. Warum sitzen Sie nicht? He's not going to budge, is he? Because he's worried you might have electrified the floor. We're never going to let him forget. Not if I've got anything to do with it. Anyway. And so, ladies and gentlemen, please, what we're going to do now is welcome on at the stage our next actor, who is, of course, speaking God's language, English. Please show your appreciation. Well, building up your applause, welcome to the stage, your normal bloke. It is Mr. Jason Manford. On you come, Jace. Fucking dead, big fella.
Hello. You all right? Good. I'm all right as well. Thanks for asking. That's lovely of you. Thanks. Nice to be here. I'm Jason. I'm from Manchester. Thanks. Are you from Manchester yourself, or is that just a word you recognise? It's going to be a long night for you. So, Manchester's all right. Who's been to Manchester? Give us a cheer. Yeah, did you get back all right? Yeah, you get back all right. It can be a bit tough, Manchester. I went to university there. That was tough, trying to do drama in Manchester. Not nice. You know, you try and do a bit of Shakespeare. It's just a dagger I see before me. Yeah, give me your trainers. You know, it's tough. And drama's weird. Anyway, it's a weird subject, drama. For the first 6 weeks, all they did was teach me how to breathe. He said, we'll teach you how to breathe first, Jason, then we'll pop you in a play, you'll be fine. I said, well, I'm all right at breathing, to be honest. You know, I couldn't skip this bit, could I? You know, I just sit there every day in class thinking, how'd you fail this? Oh, John's dead, that's a third. You know, you're not 43, have you? But no, I drove down to London. That is not a nice drive at all. And I'm rubbish at driving as it is. Have we got any good drivers in? That's what I like, honesty. That's good. Everyone's shit at driving. We're just sort of getting away with it. I'm really bad. Even the other week I was going 80 mile an hour on a 50 mile an hour road and I really needed a wee. But desperate. You know when stupid thoughts go in your head like, well, I've got sponge seats. But you can't, right? You can't. You know, if you're going to balance it, it'd be ridiculous, right? So I thought, hold on, what's this? I've noticed an empty Coca-Cola bottle in the passenger footwell, right? I thought, hold on a minute, I've weed before, I've driven before, how hard can this be, right? It's hard, right? I'm telling you, it's rock hard. So I started weeing, right, 80 mile an hour, I started weeing. I thought, oh, shit. I didn't think, shit, that's the worst thing to think, you know? You know, to Darren Brown yourself at 80 miles an hour, so I thought, right, I'll just have a wee, I'll be all right. And I thought, I'm going to wee too much. I'm going to wee too much here. And then, luckily, 550 mil on the dot, right? Weird, really, right? Put the lid on, out the window. Now, can you believe he failed me for that? Bastards. There's nothing in the theory. I've had a look. There's nothing there. They just make them rules up. I failed 6 times in total. Anyone beat 6? No? That joke to 4. 6 times. They weren't all my fault. There was one time I was going 35 in a 30 zone. The examiner said, "What speed are you doing, Jason?" I said, "Same speed as you." Another time, I got to a junction, I looked right, I said, "All right, your side." Shocking. I was driving down the M6 and my agent rang me up. She said, "Listen, Jason, don't forget, when you get around Birmingham on the M6 there's a troll, right? Now, shit yourself, right? You know, I've never met a troll before, you know what I mean? I was tired. I thought, what do you say to a troll? You know, I thought, I'll be all right. Offer me firstborn, talking rhyme. I'll be okay, you know. And a brummy troll as well, the worst kind of troll. You know what I mean? Get off my bridge. You don't need it, right? So I thought, I'll be all right. As I got closer, I saw the sign. It's a £3.50 toll. It's a toll, not a troll. I felt a bit of a knobhead, to be honest. But then I saw the woman collecting change like that. £3.50, please. And your firstborn. So I ran her over, and you panic, you know, when you kill someone, it's horrible feeling. It's overrated, right? And I thought, oh, horrible, my heart was going, my head was in bits, right? Not as bad as hers, but bad. It was shocking. It was. So I'll tell you what I've started doing recently. I've started doing the lottery, right? Because I think less and less people are doing it now. Give us a cheer if you do the lottery. Yes. OK, this will be funny. Give us a cheer if you want to win the lottery. Yes. That's more people than who do it, isn't it? No one's that lucky. I'm going to win it by osmosis. You've got to see me quit that, right? I get annoyed, me. Same sort of people winning it week in, week out, right? Other people. I don't know if you've noticed. It's always somebody else, right? This woman won it the other week, £6.5 million. She was 78 years old, right? Now, I'm not being horrible, but that's already a bit of a waste, isn't it? What's she going to spend it on? Few Worths Originals, pack a tenner, lady. It's wasted, right? It's wasted. And she said that thing that lottery winners always say, right? They always win the lottery and then they always say that same thing. It's not going to change my life. She didn't say, I've added that last bit, right? It annoyed me, right? It annoyed me. And then she made it even worse. She was a part-time cleaner, right? She said, "Oh, I'll still be in work Monday morning." Why? They're going to hate you at work. Do you not understand? They're on minimum wage. You're in a corner showing off with gold Brillo pads, right? See, the thing about being a comedian is that it's not a proper job, you know, it's a bit of a mess about job, really. You know, I've always wanted to be someone like a doctor or something, you know, and save people's lives. Have we got any nurses in, or... Oh, have we? You're leaving, OK. Have I touched the nerve there? You're all right, fair enough. I like nurses, right? I'm a big fan. Who finds a nurse's uniform sexy? Oh, Whistler, brilliant. See, it does nothing for me, right, but I think that's because my mum's a nurse. It sort of ruined it early on. You know, and I've got a sister as well, so that's the schoolgirl uniform gone. Not a big fan, and my dad's a French maid, so there's not a lot left. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Jason Manford. Good night, God bless. Bye-bye.